one of the most important features of the Ottoman Empire was the legal system and the way in which the legal system created a balance between what was Sharia law and secular in parentheses, because there was no concept of secular in a sense, but a non-religious law that created a balance between religiosity and a kind of different system. The Ottomans did not really construct a political legitimacy that was fully religious. Their political legitimacy was a lot more fragmented. Part of it was their particular history. When the Turkic tribes moved from the post-Seljuk space towards the west, into Western Anatolia and the Balkans, they were small in numbers, they crossed the frontiers into Byzantine lands, and yes, they fought, but they also made alliances with the Christians. Discussions happened between the sultans and religious leaders of different groups as to what religion was going to contribute to the empire. As a result, they created, before even Sharia became important, they created this set of laws that were particular to the place, to the customs of the Turks, that was particular to them, and were not about religion, were about local rule. That created a counterpoint to Sharia. What happened was sultans codified this customary law into Kanun, which is sultanic law. According to Islamic rule, Sharia should be the only law of the land. And here, in the 16th century, the Ottoman Empire already broke that rule. It already created an alternative set of laws that were counterbalancing. So the local magistrate in the Islamic court, who adjudicated every day cases of people who came to him, adjudicated by looking at two sets of laws, the Sharia law and the local customary Kanun law. So he had, in a sense, a variation right there in his set of tools, in his toolkit, in order to choose from what is the best way to solve that problem. So that created space, it created a little bit of openness in the system, and it created a sense in which Kanun could influence Sharia and Sharia could influence Kanun. It created flexibility and fluidity in the institutions of the system. And I think the value of the history of the Ottoman Empire is in this multiplicity, in the variation, and in the flexibility that it afforded to its subjects and to the people who lived in the empire. So in that sense, the Ottoman, both because it had a avant la lettre, in a sense, secular part to its system and a religious part, and that both of these were working in some conjunction with each other, provides today for us an example that it doesn't need to be all or none. It doesn't need to be one system that is overwhelmingly hegemonic, that actually multiplicity of systems of law can work together, and that there are ways of accommodate between Sharia and secular law.